Hello, everybody. Welcome to Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. This is the much anticipated one coffee from every state video. We're going to do 50 coffees. We're going to talk about the states. We're going to have a great time here. And you know what the very first coffee is going to be? The very first coffee is going to be from the very first state. It's called the first state because it was the first state to ratify the Constitution, and that is Delaware. Let's get to it. All right. Hello. Let me tell you how we've done this today. First of all, the very first coffee from the very first state, Delaware, is going to be Brew HaHa Delaware Coffee, Smith Bridge Road, Dark House Blend, whole bean coffee. There it is. Beautiful, isn't it? Now, a small wonder. We're going to take our time with these because this is every state, and I'm going to give every state its due. In 1993, we opened our doors as the first espresso cafe in the first state. That's cool. They were the first espresso cafe in 1993. A place where anyone could enjoy great coffee in a warm and welcoming atmosphere. Every bag of Brew HaHa Delaware coffee has a bit of the same magic inside. Why is it called Smith Bridge Road? Some of you from Delaware know this already. One of the only 3 remaining covered bridges in Delaware, Smith Bridge dates back to 1839 and spans 154 feet across the Brandywine Creek. I bet that's a cool covered bridge. Our signature dark house roast, Smith Bridge Road, is a blend of South American beans known for low acidity and sweet, full-bodied taste. Ethically and sustainably sourced, small batch roasted. All right. Well, to tell you how I did this, it's how I'm going to do every one, all 50 of these. First, I ground it, my crosscut grinder. Then I used 2 tablespoons for every 6 ounces of water. And I put it in my French press, just off boiling the water. Boiled, I took it off, let it sit a couple minutes, poured it in so it doesn't scorch it. And I let it sit for 3 minutes and in my French press, and then we're going to try it. And here it is. It's got a nice layer of crema on top. After I pour it in, I give it a quick stir, and then I don't touch it. So let's get this plunged down. And by the way, this bag, of course, was sealed, and it came in another sealed bag, and I could smell it so perfectly. It was so good. My whole kitchen right now smells fantastic. There is nothing like freshly roasted coffee. I mean, just nothing on this planet. There it is. The smell is overwhelmingly great. Here's the whole beans, and here it is ground. Use a coarse ground when I use the French press. Oh man, it's rich. Oh, it's chocolatey. Man. All right, let's get to a tasting. Cheers, my friends. Oh, I love this French press. Oh, this is chocolatey. So that's kind of strong. 2 tablespoons per 6 ounces of water. You can use 1 or 1.5. I liked it too. It brings out that beautiful flavor. I'm getting nice acidity, but not crazy. There's some nice acidity coming through. A little bit of bitterness, but not a lot. So instead of like a dark chocolate, to me, it's more of a milk type chocolate because I'm not getting a lot of that bitterness on the end of this. It's got a touch of sweetness to it. Well, it's definitely full-bodied. That chocolate's pretty good. On this one, anytime I get coffee like this, you know I like to put heavy cream in. Sweetens it up a little bit to me. Gives it that mouthfeel, little vanilla taste. You don't need it on these fresh press ones. They're so good. They're easy to sip. But I'll put it in for old time's sake, all right? Because that's what I usually do. Let's talk about, though, this Brew HaHa has 9 locations. They have specialty coffees, of course. Some cool ones because I did some looking up on these. Breakfast sandwiches. What else? Fresh baked pastries. I'll just read you some things about Delaware. We're going to talk about the state. The state's a beautiful state. Capital's Dover. The state flower is the peach blossom. State bird is the blue hen chicken. State nickname is the first state because they are the first state to ratify the Constitution of the United States. And their motto is liberty and independence. Some other things. I mean, I dug deep. State dog is the working dog. Yeah, working dogs. State fish is the weak fish. It's a very good sport fish. Good to eat too. Let me see. The state marine animal is actually a horseshoe crab. State wildlife animal is the gray fox. The state is bordered by the Delaware Bay, the Atlantic Ocean, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland. So it's situated within a couple hours drive to a lot of major cities. There's things to do. The DuPonts of the chemical company come from there, and they have some houses and gardens and mansions you can visit. I know there's a state park there that has 5,000 acres of preserved beach. What else? There's Bethany Beach. There's a boardwalk there. There's museums. There's gardens. And they have, as of 2016, I looked up, they had low real estate taxes. And they have an air mobility command museum, aircraft and displays and things like that. Now, if you know anything else about that state, any positive stuff about that state, famous things, things they're known for, please put it in the comments. I know they do some mining of sand, and put that in here somewhere. Oh, fishing's a big thing. Manufacturing, mining of sand, gravel, and magnesium. Yeah, farming's big. Let me see. Corn's the number one vegetable, and watermelons the number one fruit. So let's try this with a little cream. Don't really need it. It's not a lot of bitterness. Yes, it's not bad. But for old time's sake, this is a good one. This was a good one to start with. Yeah. Oh man, I could just sit here, smell this all day. It's good. This is a good blend. This is a good one. All right. Well, they obviously ship, and certainly if you're in Delaware, you got 9 places here to visit. I looked up their stuff on Yelp and TripAdvisor, and nothing but positive reviews. They talked about some of their specialty coffees. They talked about the atmosphere in there. They talked about some of their breakfast sandwiches and their food, and everything was positive. So I was very excited to represent them for the state of Delaware, and they've come through. They really have. I'm so excited about this series. I can't wait to do all 50 of these. This might take a year. If I do one of 52 weeks in a year, right now I got 50 states. So this is great. I love this. All right. Please join me for this extravaganza is all I can say. Thank you for being here. I'll see you on the next one.